Yeah, no,
Starting stream here.
Summons first.
Oh, we
We're
are
in combat.
With one of the big watchers. God, he got big.
Yeah, he really likes you, so.
Or doesn't like him.
Look at how excited
I went ahead and got interrupt manager and interrupt announce, so we'll see which one's better.
Sacrifice. Both sacrifice. There we go, much better.
It's too far away.
As far as I know about manager, all I do is type in order, which you just have to include the server name if it's different from the person setting it, and you have to change the max interrupters if you want more than 5. Pretty much it. It has an announce function built in it, so I don't think that's
Yeah, I just saw that.
I need to target something.
That's last stand procced.
All right. Most of the trash is clear.
Now entering the data vault. This is a comprehensive.
So you're just waiting on significant others?
Vetris and significant others.
My guild members are significant.
I need to get closer.
Some.
I'm out of range.
I need to.
I need to get closer.
I mean, I was gonna stay outside the summon. I'm actually going in the instance.
Yeah, I can help with the summoning thing.
I just keep forgetting it.
I'm out of range.
I'm gonna have to switch internet.
It's too far away.
Ow.
He's got anger boom.
There's one.
Well, we got one and then lost one.
I think he's just restarting for the
I need to
add-on.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I'm just reloading.
No.
Hey, found a target. Aw.
Oh, sorry.
Not allowed to have any fun.
Okay, the next one. There you go.
There we go.
No!
There's them.
Perfect.
That's funny. Paladin put blessing of protection on
Do you blame him though?
Hey, this actually looks like it'll be rather nice.
Should I start flying there?
No, we're almost done with these 2 ads.
Cool, thanks.
This is in the house.
Yeah, there was a plumbing issue or something that broke above my room, so it started to flood a little bit.
Once I see that almost complete all. Alright.
When you say plumbing, was it like bathroom?
I don't know. They just said water.
Yikes.
Probably
Ash,
better
there's
not
a
to
link.
ask. Yeah, I
Probably
don't want
better.
to know.
Yeah.
It's called Interrupt Manager. There's a link for it in general. Just scroll up just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be picking that up.
away.
Looks like it
After
picked up the
this, too.
rotation right out of RT notes.
I jumped in a little early.
Oh, perfect.
Did it pick yours up? I had to type mine in.
No, mine. Well, unless it picked up on maybe yours already being entered.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it picked up his.
That's probably what it did. So that means if Jazz or Norn has it, they can change it around.
Probably, yeah.
Well, you get yours installed, try it.
Do I need to get my husband onto that train as well, or?
Yes. It will be, yeah, Interrupt Manager.
Okay. I'll go check on him. Be right back.
There we go.
Does it have any core dependencies or?
Nope. Standalone.
Awesome.
It's even got a help button. I've never seen that in a freaking app.
More people I don't know.
More people we're bringing with us.
Yeah, more and more people just randomly start showing up.
That's us.
Yeah, yeah.
That's us.
More and more people from random places just showed up.
Maybe not so
Well,
random.
it's not a random place.
Ah,
Who are these random people and where do they come from?
I know, right?
They came from Manum Kara.
Well, it's like when I think it's I Did Better Than You. We received most of their members, or at least a lot of them. Same situation.
Yeah, from Sokray.
Yeah, same situation. Just weirdly, we just got a bunch of people, and I'm like, yay, people!
So, I just had one of the funniest things I've ever seen happen. I have a older computer chair that one of the wheels wasn't in great shape. It kind of wobbles a little bit. My cat decided, or one of my cats decided to jump up on the back of it. Chair went right over. Cat went
Lol.
tumbling.
Lol.
A kitty.
That's a funny sight, actually.
Yeah, and any of you cat people, she kind of looks at me like, "What did you do that for?"
That sounds about right.
Alright.
I'm logging out to refresh mine.
Okay.
Is that in yet?
Yeah, he's on.
Yes.
What was the command to get into the interrupt manager interface?
Slash I am.
Interrupt
You want
manager.
to drop another coffin so we can summon him?
Shit.
Before you log out?
No, he's logging
Never
out.
mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming back in though.
I think we have most everyone in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You're still missing me.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, good. We have everyone in here. I was more checking the chat channel. So a few things from last night that I went and looked at. One, our beam management is causing us to lose 2 to 3 members during fights, and that is causing further on problems. I think if we stop dying to beams and be really careful during that phase, we'll be much, much better. That the beams just have to be managed a lot better, and of course, hopefully, interrupts will be a little easier with the new add-on. If someone can help click with Deathwell. Thank you.
I did not import a rotation.
That's a bummer. Wow, it even tells me when people in the rotation are offline.
Yeah, I wonder why yours didn't import.
Who got the import in? What's that?
When I
typed all mine in.
And then when I reloaded after I installed mine, it automatically had the rotation in already.
And mine's not even showing up in my add-ons.
Well, that could be your problem.
Are you ready for a summon, Scott?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just still running around collecting herbs.
And then Valkyrie, have you done this with us before?
I have not.
Okay, then I'll go over it briefly too. For that.
Oh, nice.
Have you done this on heroic?
No, I've done it on normal.
Okay,
Sorry.
then we can arrange that too. So changes from first I'm gonna go over normal to heroic, because it'll make a little bit more sense when I go over the mythic. For stage 1 and stage 2, you have a few more mechanics. Silithids now gain a slow when they auto attack you. So the little warriors, skittering warriors, they have a slow. The Void Weavers are no longer able to be moved, so they have to be killed in their positions. And I believe that's all that goes over that's from normal to heroic. However, heroic to mythic, phase 1 and phase 2 are phase 1. So the warriors and Nerubians you would normally face in 2 different phases, well, now you're facing them both in 1.
Fun.
So how this will be handled is the warriors and Void Weavers will be tanked. The warriors will be, of course, killed on the Void Weaver. We'll be moving after that one to the next Void Weaver while the warriors are chasing us. Ranged will kill warriors, hopefully. We did lose range tonight. That's unfortunate, but we'll see. Then the Void Weaver to be killed. We'll do circles, and then we do the next one. That also means we have I-Beam and Rolling Deceit happening at the exact same time. Which means I-Beams will go out to the group on a set rotation, and so will Rolling Deceit. So you'll have to deal with that with all of the stage 2 and stage 1 situations. And the overlaps between all of the spells become very static. So you'll know pretty much what's coming up if you get used to the fight. Let's see, anything else? Oh. Where are you, Death? There you are.
Is y'all's interrupt manager still good?
Yeah, it loaded up all the way, pulled in the list and everything.
Okay, yeah.
I'm looking through
Not
here.
importing anything.
I think if you're
I had a
on the
typo.
list, I think if you're on the list, it'll come up.
So
Okay.
a big thing from into the Mythic mechanics is everything will kill you. There is no safety. If you mess up the I-beam, you're most likely dead. You mess up surging, you're probably dead. You're in front of a tank during Mind of the Void, guess what? You're dead. We don't get the interrupts off, you're also dead. There really isn't a whole lot of space between a success and a death.
There's no forgiveness.
That's the word I was looking for.
Alright, let me drop a guild bank real fast.
And also let's get that cauldron going.
Alright, so healers, tanks, myself, Scott, and
Hey, Death,
Detrius.
Death,
What's up?
Let's make this a little simpler.
Then healers and tanks?
Yeah, just group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4.
We tried the groups.
Yeah, I know, but it's not working the other way either.
How do I move this thing?
Let's see.
Do /IM and then you can move it.
Yeah, it's just like moving a weak aura.
And a reminder from last night, rings are now numbered. 1 ring is the very, very center of it. 2 is the middle ring, which is the second ring. 3 is the most outer ring.
Alright, if you're in group 1 and 2, grab 2. If you're groups 3 and 4, which is healers, tanks, Ash, Thunder, and Vetrius, grab 1.
Alright.
And I'm gonna get a, I'm gonna have to make another Mantis rune real fast.
Make sure these marks are placed in the right place, Jazz. I'm not always very good about where to place these.
What groups were grabbing the things?
Groups 1 and 2, 2.
Okay, thank
Groups 3 and 4, which is healers, tanks, Ash,
4.
Thunder, and Vetrius, grab 1.
Alright, I think that's everything. And also, we do not have Kissies tonight, so that's going to have to be reassigned.
No, I have not grabbed mine yet. I'm over here trying to make stuff.
RT check. Note.
Alright.
So Kissies.
Everyone else get their flasks?
Okay, so somebody didn't follow directions on the.
Kaz hasn't taken his yet, I don't think.
I just took mine.
Someone. Sometimes I think people aren't like. I don't know if they're just AFK or something.
Alright, let me see here. Vetrius trade.
And then you need to be changed.
Valkyrie trade.
It was Nation.
Kissies instead, it's gonna be.
Oh, you want to see Valkyrie? Not a bad movie.
We don't have another good CC.
I was hooking Valkyrie up too.
We're gonna have to deal with it.
Hooking her up with who?
Me.
I feel like a poor cousin.
So, Vet, do you need some strength potions?
I have 5.
Alright.
That's not going to cover all these wipes we're about to do.
So many wipes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ash, you are now CCing Diamond.
Okay.
Let's just
Yeah,
run
Ventus
over,
runes.
imprison
Yay.
real fast, and then run away.
Yep, go ahead and use your Vantis runes if you haven't.
I would be very disappointed if Core didn't, using them already.
No. Vetrus and Valk are new, so I gave them once.
Ah.
Okay. Any questions before we begin?
Right, so we have no int buffer and no whatever the
Oh yeah,
other one, right? I have the scrolls.
I got it.
I just
Oh, you got the scrolls? Okay.
Yep, they're gonna need
Never
scroll
mind.
tonight.
Oh, did I miss cookies?
Nope. Those are coming down back here near the bank, so that it's out of the way.
I wish these ads were able to be banished.
Oh, I know, right? That'd make that so damn easy.
God, it's just 2 banished targets. Move on with your life.
Don't forget, Norn, even though I'm kind of busy, I have a CC as well.
Yeah, but I think I would prefer you doing what you're doing currently.
Okay. Jade and Adler, you guys good?
I hit ready. Did it
I
say I
think
wasn't?
I'm good.
Okay.
Alright. Then let's do it.
Starting on Star.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Was there a DBM countdown?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Might have the void in about 4.
Alright, something happened to my DBM when I updated.
Alright, you're gonna have to pay very special attention then to me.
Yep.
Norn cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. Ring 2 first. Ring 2. Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 1. I-beam's coming up. Spread it out. Can we get back up Valkyrie?
Fuck.
Incoming.
That's why we spread.
Parts cannot be healed.
Alright. CC him up. Moving.
Nation, let's get your aura here to help us stabilize.
3, 2, 1.
Meg was down, so out of the rotation.
Ad's gotta die.
Run for the seat.
Those ads still have a lot of health, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna need help. There's just not enough range today. And Kissy's made a huge difference yesterday.
Alright, let's wipe this up.
Yeah, not even like the damage, like they are so much quicker without his slows. I mean, he did do a lot of damage to him too, but I noticed his slows not being there.
Alright, I'm gonna try to fix DBM real quick.
Alright, please do. You're gonna kinda want it.
This thing is retarded, man. Why does it gotta move around?
I was literally just thinking that. I was gonna look to see if there's a setting for that.
Like, it's moving around is just...
You can turn on solo mode, and it will only put it up when it's your turn to interrupt. And the way the window's set right now, basically whose ever interrupt is up is the guy on top.
It does actually show if someone's dead, though, so it does register that.
Alright, let's get a food up. Let's rebuff. Let's go for another pull.
Alright, so if your name is at the top of the interrupt thing, you should be next.
And
1 second.
melee DPS. When the ad is dead on diamond, swap to the little guys. If we blow it up fast enough, we can just get the little guys too.
My back on 1. I apparently
I swapped internet. I'm coming back in.
Sorry about that.
Did we not get cookies, or did I just miss them?
I had put them down by the bank earlier.
No, I didn't see them.
Alright, they're in the back again.
Just refresh. Alright. Same method, different poll. Alrighty.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Circle's coming in. Ring 2 is up first. Ring 2.
I need to get closer.
Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 3.
It's too far away.
Rolling, or I-beam's coming up. We can get Taco back up. Spread out, guys.
Oh, don't get milk.
Don't give up.
Yeah, she's in a theme.
Let's get Hars back up.
Shattering. Damn.
Alright,
We
so,
gotta get people in here.
yeah, I couldn't get my moving. Alright, let's finish that guy off before these I-beams and Surgeon comes out. I-beams? I-beams coming out now. Surging also. Just do the dodge, guys. Don't even worry about too much about your damage. 2. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 3. Yep. Alright. Next dad.
It's too far away.
Moving him back to position. Nice. Here comes the ads. Beams now. Watch your beams.
Damiano, let's get your aura here.
Back CC is broken.
Let's throw a lust on this. Coming to CC that.
CC is
Here's salvation. I'm gonna die though.
Ah, so we're also gonna have to do that too. Now let's swipe this. That's just that we don't have enough people here. Also, I'm gonna have to make that change. Oh.
What's killing you, Volk?
Learning.
That's fair.
Fair. Any particular mechanic we can help you with?
That time I totally understood what was going on with the donuts. I just got roiling and I got stuck.
Yep, that's a tough one you gotta deal with, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's a tough
I knew
one.
I had to take it out of it, but I got stuck on a corner.
You have 3 seconds, I think, after your
Like
rolling
10.
seat.
Yeah, it's 10. As soon
Okay.
as it lands on you, you get like 10.
There's a few nuances on the
Let me
fight.
see. Okay, I'm also going to need... I don't suppose you use a lust pet, Joy.
I can.
I think I might need you to.
Oh yeah.
There's drums. There's drums in the bank.
That's
I got
5%.
19 drums on me.
That's
10%
5%.
makes a difference,
Yeah,
though.
that's 10% less.
Oh, okay.
You're just gonna have to specifically remind me every time that I'm the lust, because I forget.
It's alright, I'll specifically say Joy Lust. I'll remind you for the first, like, few times we get back here, just to make sure we keep that lust pet up. Unfortunately, Gur won't join us today.
That's okay, Gur's a derp.
But he's
Alright,
cute, so we love him.
I'm just gonna ready check it, and we're gonna go in for another pull.
I was like, oh, that's a really cool looking pad. No, it's Valkyrie.
Can I have intel and attack power scrolls?
Okay, everyone knows that kitty DPS is only good if 100 tames it.
There's intel, and there's strength. Or, well, attack power, but still. Alright,
It's a big burly arm.
let's do this.
5,
Really good job on the ads this time, though, guys.
2, 1.
I think I just lagged out here.
Would not be good.
Okay, I think I'm okay.
Circle's coming in. Circle 2 first. 2, 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
I-beam's coming up. Spread it out, guys. You get hit by one other person, you're dead. You good to res, Vetrius? Can we get a res on
Got him.
Vetrius? Yeah. Do it. Alright, moving.
Can we get a trank here to help us out?
Yep.
Thank you.
Just keep going for now. I-beam's coming up, spread it out. Three, 2, 3. And last ad. Oh, that was way too early. Yep. Eh.
I don't have shatter, so I've got the boss.
That was, yeah. My DBM fucked up. My bad. Alright, reposition.
I'll move as soon as I can.
Okay.
I-beams are next.
Yep. Watch your I-beams. If you're next to someone, they will kill you.
Innervating soon, Liz.
Thank you.
Lust. Joy. Circles coming in.
Here's salvation.
3. 2. Dead. I fucked my shatter up. Just overall damage, honestly.
Moving to the second.
Yeah, I can't get Norm back up yet.
Is that 2 or 3 ads?
40 seconds.
This is 2. I-beams coming up. I-beam. Ours, this is gonna hurt. You're not gonna be able to heal yourself.
Other dude's up.
I stacked 2 ours.
Ow.
Thank you.
Walk.
Alright, get Norn back up. Circles coming out, start taunting just to get you, make sure you're not in shatter. 2. 1. 2. I-beams coming out. 2. 3. Nope. Just kill yourselves.
If one gets murdered by a void bolt, is there something that one could have done differently?
No.
One could have enticed a melee to interrupt it. But
Yeah.
a lot of
Void
melee-
bolt.
It was probably a lot of people might have been dead by then, or an interrupt got missed.
If you have 3 people die from the interrupt rotation, 1 will go off at the end of wherever
and
the
there's
list
nothing
is.
one can do at that point.
Correct.
And oftentimes it tends to go at healers.
Giddy.
So if it's missed, a healer is more than likely dead.
I mean, usually it's Nation, but apparently you've taken that over tonight.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm good being the scapegoat.
Let's see here.
I caught a void bolt on the way to the second ad.
Alright.
Yeah, I did too. And melee from the little guys.
I did miss 1 kick on that first ad. I wasn't in range. I had backed up a little bit to try and outrange the warriors, and apparently I went too far.
And then if I could have my 2 scrolls after this. Or during it's fine.
Cookies are down in the back.
Alright. Same shit, different pole. Not yet, so I'm gonna do it again.
Bulk.
Alright. No, wait, no, Skins isn't there yet.
I can be ready.
Fair enough.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And 1, 2, 1. Run. I-beam's coming out soon. Spread it out, guys. Spread way out if you're melee. A lot of melee. Might have to stop damaging boss in order to stay alive. Beams now. Adds up.
Get in the bubble.
Going to the next ad.
Call for Trank when you need it.
Yep. Trying to hold it.
Alright, let's finish off these few ads, so that way we don't have them during circles. I-beam's coming up, spread it out, guys. Spread way out. Use the entire circle.
Nation Aura, and then once it's done, do
2.
Dobbies.
1.
Oh man.
2.
Just not fast enough.
Daviana, you can
1.
pop yours.
Watch the Void Lash. Let's wipe this one up.
Yeah, 3 healers down. And a tank.
So that other ad got broken.
I don't know what's happening there, but yeah, a few ads are getting broken every now and then.
I'm gonna res Dobby to res us after the fight.
There. Do not release after.
I'm the idiot who broke that one loose, and I CC'd it right away again.
What? Yeah, I saw something go over to it. What was that?
A clone.
Alright. Let's get Davi to
Don't
res us
release.
back, and we will move it. Thank you, Doc.
You're welcome.
Alright. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is if you break a CC, chances are it's going to also have an Azerite power go on it if someone else is casting something. Had that a few times with the 2 ads getting broken by me. I have a trait that has a bleed and a heal on it. So it can kind of get iffy at that point. Alright.
Should I just assume to cast Trank on ads, or should I wait until you call?
That was Mira.
I clicked ready.
Oh, not you. I mean for the question.
Bulk had a question for you.
That was
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. What was that?
Do you want me to go ahead and automatically cast Trank, or do you want me to wait until you call for it?
No, we're trying to save them later if we can. So I'm kind of just trying to figure out what makes the most sense based on ads. So just wait for it.
Okay.
All right. Let's give the pull down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need to get closer.
Circle's coming out. First circle is 2. 2. 1. 2. 3. Spread it out, guys. I-beam's coming up. Instant death if you're around someone else.
Fuck, there's an Ed. Sorry.
Kill the Ed.
Yep, get rid of that.
Focus Ed.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to stop focusing it here in a minute.
We need to stack up for when the ad comes.
Yep, gotta stack with that ad.
Yeah, get in the bubble for this. That'll help. Let's get a Trank here then.
Tranking.
Thank you.
I might die though.
Nope, healers won't let it.
Nope, I got you too.
Going to the next Meridian.
Got
And
stunned.
Nation Aura.
Megwin's out of the rotation.
This kid needs some heals.
I-beam's coming up soon. Let's get these ads down. Alright, I-beams. Ring 2. Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 1. And add.
That's so bad.
Oh.
Harsh getting healed.
Yep, he's on his way to me. 2 healers down. Let's get Elsmere back up when she falls.
2 seconds.
I'm drinking.
We got her back up good. I-beam's coming up. I-beam's coming up. Spread it out, guys. Staying on top of you Hars until the I-beams are gone. Alright, ads. And Lusted Joy. Circles.
Your salvation.
Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 3. White.
Unseen.
I'm gonna put cookies down in the back.
Okay. We didn't have Megwin for his ring.
It was up.
But he was dead.
Yeah. Scott, can you hold off just a little bit before dropping that ring? Let me use my AoE stun first, just to kind of keep them in place as they're still grouped up.
You're talking about the second group?
No, the first one.
I normally drop it after I've moved up.
Yeah,
drop it
just
behind me.
Yeah, just wait a little bit before you do that, because it'll scatter them and it makes it more difficult to AoE. Let me stun them first. As you're moving away, let me stun them, and then if you see them getting to like right here-ish, then go ahead and drop it.
Yeah, that's.
I've got binding shot too that I'm trying to use, but they're getting scattered.
Yeah, because it's getting dropped in like over here, and they're getting like scattered.
Yeah, I think we should do the binding shot first, because they're gonna all be clumped up, and that'll be the best part. And then once they start moving again, Death can immediately stun, and then Scott can hit his whenever he sees them catching back up to us.
Yeah, I've been trying to binding shot as soon as we get the boss moved out of the way and they start following us.
Yeah, last night I wasn't using Ring of Peace until I saw one almost at my back.
Yes, that's when you should use it.
It's happening a lot quicker now, though.
It's happening a lot quicker because it was like we were relying a lot on the Novas, and the Novas were so useful, and I wasn't even having to use my stun. But we don't have the Novas, but I can use my stun, and I can at least get that off. And the longer they're grouped up together, the lot easier it is to AoE. Because mine's only an 8-yard range.
Man, how did you take that much damage from Mandible? You see that, Solarium?
What? Oh, they all killed me? Yeah.
117k?
They didn't like me.
You have a way of dropping threat?
Nope. I blurred too. So, I don't know.
Before.
Not yet, apparently.
After the first Nubian drops, and before I go up, I will toss out a leg sweep to keep them right there.
Perfect.
Waiting
Jack's here.
Okay, let's do this.
Sorry, dog needed to go out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, circle's coming in. Ring 2 is first. 2. 3. 2. 1. Beams are now. Beams are coming up. Swap target. Hars.
Watch out for
Bro,
that.
there's a bad to see right there.
Hars.
Oh god, I'm.
Ow.
Oh, sorry.
Beam.
That's probably for the best anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's well, let's keep going for now. See if we can down these idiots.
Kill the
Start
Guardian.
channeling Trank when that Guardian's about to die.
Moving to the next.
Tranking.
Oh god. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.
So supposedly, if you grip them right as they're about to die, they don't go off like that.
What?
Like you can grip them or knock them back, yes. So I have read in a few places.
I will
Worth
say
a
that's worth a shot, but we really shouldn't try to put that in.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying let's summon one and try it. I'm just saying if there's one up, it might be worth a try.
Absolutely, we'll try that
Don't
next
forget
time.
to repair.
Totally summon one and try it. It would be hilarious.
I definitely heard we should summon one and try it.
In the name of science.
In the name
Yeah,
of
that's
science.
definitely not what you heard.
It's
a terrible idea. I was
but we
just
should
pointing
do
it
out in case it happens again. It might be worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys using things like Guardian Spirit for anything specific?
To save people from death.
I was about to say, it's to save me and Harz's asses.
It's
if we ever
mainly
mess
for
up.
the tanks if they don't get topped off before they're unhealable.
Yeah, apparently I still have to watch my damage because I ripped off a Harz.
What about Bob?
Yeah, when you said swap, I was just like, oh, okay, DPS is swapping.
Like, no. Alright, let's get food down. Get scrolls going. And exact same pull.
Just minus the dying?
Pretty much. That's usually the goal here.
Quadruple your DPS or healing. Just do it. It's that easy.
Yes, boss.
So I have to do both of them? That seems like a lot of work.
You heard me, right?
You're the raid lead. Carry us.
Oh, God.
Norn, you're doing 48,000 damage per fucking millisecond, dude. You're killing it.
Alright. I'm taking Senjin's advice that he gave me last time we did this boss, so.
Jump.
No, it's helping out with my healing a little bit. I essentially just go to the ads, take the boss on the ads with me on top of them.
Jumping helps too.
4,
Jumping
always.
2, 1.
And circle's coming in. 2. 1. 2. 1. Can we get Megwin back up? I ripped Harz. Thank you. Beams. Stay spread out, guys. Don't freak out if you get beam on you. Just let everyone else dodge you. Moving. Soon. Moving now.
Let's get a trank.
I wish I could move while tranking.
Alright. Slaughter that, and circles coming in soon. Beams coming in soon. Circles and beams. Use the entire circle. All of the circle. Use all of it. 2. 3. 2.
Let's get Daviana's aura here.
1.
Don't be in front. He's immediately going to go into a
Alright. Void Weaver.
Good job.
Nice, guys.
I'm gonna pop mana cooldown as soon as I can stand still.
Drinking.
Might. I-beam's coming up in 5. Melee. If that means you don't do damage, you don't do damage.
Top normal.
I-beams.
Innervate Liz.
Thank you for the lust. Perfect timer. 2. One. 2. 3.
I'm dead.
Let's get Nation back up. Going the next Void Weaver.
Oh, there's no battle list.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Never mind. Just keep going. Healers, you have like no healers up. I-beam's coming up soon. Not moving. I-beam's coming up soon. Go to the next Void Weaver. Nice, guys. Reposition.
8 seconds on battle rest.
Let's get Nation back up when we can. Nation. Yep. Nice, guys. Just keep going. Circle's coming in. Might of the Void during. If you can't do DPS, don't do it. 2.
Tago, spam your bubble between
3.
3 and 2.
2.
Okay. Wherever people can stand. I don't know where that is now.
1.
I'm kind of quick.
I'm out of range.
Thanks for trying.
Oh, I couldn't get it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I-beams come out after that one.
Fuck, that was my fault.
I'm popping a thing.
Yep, keep going, guys. See how far we can get.
Progress.
That was huge amounts of progress. We had a lot of people up for ad phase 2. And now that is our best pull by 1%. Or 2%, my bad.
Yay.
It actually felt really good too until, like, you know, it didn't, but you know what I mean.
And sorry, Hars, I fucked up.
That third one,
right?
That third one, we've just got to remember as soon as those last 2 rings are coming up, when we go back to middle for that second time, we need to make sure we're spreading all out around that middle for the third one, and hopefully it's not. Hopefully the last ring isn't the very center.
Yeah.
But we need to be spreading out, and then I-beams are happening immediately. And so we'll just have to try and incorporate that in.
I definitely am appreciating the melee that are sacrificing their own DPS to just move away from boss at times. It is helpful, and I am noticing. If I can get my scrolls and whatnot.
He's grateful for your sacrifice.
I am grateful for your sacrifice. Sacrifice yourselves to the blood god. All hail Gahoon.
Remember to repair.
I have a hammer if you want me to throw a hammer down.
Oh, there's a hammer on the feast.
What?
Oh yeah, there's a hammer in the feast.
What?
I didn't mean to put the feast on the hammer.
I just noticed it.
Oh, I thought you just meant a hammer was automatically built into all the feasts. And
That's what I thought.
I was really excited.
Wait, have you guys not been using the feast to repair this whole time?
Super fancy carpenter feast.
Fix your shit with the crab legs, guys. I had no idea.
I mean, it would make a little sense to have hammers with the crab legs, I guess.
Like we're doing, yeah.
Something.
Things are going a lot better this week, so that was looking a ton better right there. We'll see how much further we can get now.
0%.
That is the goal.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I need a target.
Alright, first mite's coming up. Circle's coming up. Ring 2 is first. Ring 2. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 3. I-beam's coming up soon. Please watch your area. Alright.
This will be a trank as we start moving.
Moving.
I'm getting wrecked by something.
Tranking.
Thank you.
And Norn can't be healed. Alright, finish those ads off and get ready for circles and I-beams.
Oh, bad spot.
Ooh, that's bad.
My fault.
Uh-oh.
Ring 2. We'll have to deal with it.
I need to get closer.
And ring 3. Ring 2. Let's get Valk back up. Ring 3 as soon as this is over. Demon Hunter, be careful you're rushing. You did interrupt that. I know that fell rush is tough to not use. Oh god. Okay. So this is gonna be weird. I apologize.
We can adapt.
You can test out the theory.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's try really hard not to.
I-beam's coming up.
It's fucking moving.
Alright, ads. Thank you for the loss. Ring 2 is first. Of course. Ring 1.
I need to get closer.
Ring 2.
Slow.
And ring 1. Moving.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
I-beam's up. 2 seconds.
Hitting the mana cooldown, like you guys look kind of low. I'm getting pelted with beams or something.
And next ad. Alright, back to position. Well, not really. Circles, 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 2.
Is this the one with I-beams after it?
1.
Yep.
Yep. 2.
Alright. Use as much room as you can.
Spread. 1. Spread, spread, spread. I'm not gonna move until the I-beams are over. Going back. Ads.
I got horse.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna...
Damn it, man. Tried to save you.
Dream team!
I tried to taunt. I taunted him off of you, so you'd live more.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
I'm kind of impressed there. We had that rolling deceit right in the middle, and it didn't go. Nobody popped it.
Nobody
until-
stepped on it. It was actually pretty amazing.
I'm
Mhm.
impressed.
I actually popped it
Good
at the
job.
very end. Good adaptation by the group.
Yeah, there have been rolling deceits way out in the middle of nowhere that people have popped somehow. So good job, guys.
This might be a stupid question, but with the ads, is there a way to avoid getting slowed?
Don't get hit auto-attacked.
Get hit by them,
Unfortunately.
yeah.
The auto-attack automatically gives you that slow, and it starts at 50%.
Wait, you can shapeshift.
Yeah, druids can just shapeshift to get rid of any root or snake.
Zombie.
In my head,
It's a
in
good
my
song.
head.
It is a good song. At least he has
Damn it, I
decent
put the
taste.
feast on the hammer. That's where I put the feast. You put the hammer there. The feast has to go in the same spot. I can't move it.
It's the feast hammer.
Alright, same shit, same day. Can I get my double scrolls?
We got a storm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind. I think Nation got it.
So what boss are we doing?
We are on Vectus. We
Ooh,
got
hello?
Zek'voz and 2 poles. And no, obviously. So in a surprise turn of events, Nation is backing out for you.
Oh.
I'm getting a portal up in the back. If we can get a summons in.
That is a very surprising turn of event.
Thank you, Nation. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. No
And-
problem, man. My pleasure.
He says his fee is 3.2 million gold.
God, I ain't got that kind of gold right now, man.
Guild takes 70% cut.
You're being a little generous with that 70%, Jazz.
That
Come
seems
on.
fair to me.
At least pull 75. Give, the extra 5% for
100%
taxes.
tax rate.
So is that like a markup, or
5% for taxes to cover our tails. You understand, I'm sure.
And it's gone.
What is?
The gold.
He made an
It's a
gone
South
joke.
Park meme.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
Did we summon in Stormy? No?
I thought I did. Did I not click it? Oh. Nation's still in here.
Oh, can we not have more than?
Can't have more than 20 inside.
Yeah, because it's
okay.
Mythic, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll tell him the instance is full or whatever.
Oh shit, what's that for, man?
Give them to Stormy,
Okay.
if you don't mind. Yeah, I was gonna give it to him, but
Also, first hour is almost done on Flasks. Should be getting close. 5
let me heart
minutes.
that real quick.
I don't reapply it until it's gone because it's buggy as fuck.
Well, that will happen mid-pull is the reason I bring that up.
Yeah, I mean, if it's that low, like it's down to 3 minutes, so.
Stormy's offline.
Because I remember I put them on when there was like 10 minutes left, and then it only lasts 40 minutes. Some odd shit.
He forgot to plug in
doesn't
his
last
computer?
properly.
I did, like, I doubled them up last night, and I had 2 hours, and then like 20 minutes later, I only had like 40 minutes left.
Yeah, like it makes no fucking sense.
Wait a
I
minute.
thought I had an extra flask last night, and I wound up using it because I didn't have the extra time it was supposed to give me.
He forgot to plug.
Let's no, I've done the same thing too, especially after coming back. I have a laptop, so if I don't plug that bad boy in, it's about to die. He's probably got the same.
You want to throw up a break timer then while he's gone?
That's what I was thinking. We'll just go ahead and take break now. We'll do a 10 just to give a little bit extra time.
Okay. I'll let you
Are
throw
we,
that up.
not swapping to heroic tonight for the last half? Or
I didn't plan on it. I wanna get this guy down so bad.
Okay.
We have the skill, we have the DPS, and we have the healers. We just need to focus now on these mechanics, and Zek'voz will fall.
It's a comfort thing. The further we can get, the more often the better at this we're gonna be. And we're really close. Like, we are really close. Because once we get into that last phase,
it's easy.
Man, it's game over. He's dead.
That last phase is so easy. You guys will, I think, be very, very surprised when you see that last phase and play it for the first time.
How close did we get tonight?
We're in the 50s.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty much every single pull. The last 3 pulls has been a 50.
All right, I'll be back.
So a lot better than last night. It's always so weirdly silent during breaks. Creeps me out.
That's because pizza.
Yeah, I always figure that people usually like eating and whatnot on break. It's weird. Because I'm always sitting through break, and usually people are rather talkative. It's just different. Shut off mice. Lights. Unfortunately, Galagas had some. He has some external difficulties going on with like work and job, related things that he has to do. So, one of those gotta be a productive, individual over playing a video game.
He said he just moved or something too, so I think he's trying to make friends and get situated before he.
Bah.
Yeah, new job. Yeah, the training that he's undergoing requires him to be up at like 5 or something, or be into work at 5.
Yeah,
it's really early job. So he requested the next several weeks off. He didn't give an end date because he wasn't certain how long the training would last. So I'm putting it until like November, and then Kill is in the same boat. New work schedule. The hours conflict with raid times, so you can make it on the 23rd, but probably not until November before he's able to raid full time again.
I find it weird when people have no friends in the guild, by the way, to that point. Like, when people are arguing, like, like, I'm stopping raiding or whatever for my friends, and it's just like, so we're not?
No.
Oh.
Well, if you want to come down to Canada, weed's legal.
I already live where weed's legal.
Come down to.
Yep, down. That is the direction.
Yeah.
Oh,
down is the direction.
It's always come on down.
Well, I guess you
There
could
we
go
go.
down. You go down to Mexico, where it's also legal.
I get down with the syndrome. Hey,
What is that? Is that Friday?
I thought it was like super illegal in Mexico to the point where you'll go to jail for it.
Legal, illegal. Everything is relative.
I mean, nothing's illegal in Mexico. You just gotta know the right people.
That hurt. You're not entirely wrong, though.
Unfortunately.
True. Very unfortunate.
And as far as the Canada comment, I don't go anywhere where they measure snow in feet.
You're just jealous. Snow is fucking amazing.
Snow is awful. I don't know why. I
Snow
still
is
live in Western New
horrible.
York.
It
I
must
mean,
suck.
It is the
being
absolute
that
worst.
Wrong.
Look, we got 20 degrees today, and it snowed buckets last week, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Snow is the absolute worst.
You're
Oh,
really
come on.
so wrong.
I
and
lived in
love
Big
snow.
Bear for, let's see, 13, 14 years of my life. It was the absolute worst thing about living there.
No, they probably just made you shovel. That's all.
I had to shovel the other day because Jory wasn't home, and it threw out my shoulder. There was so much snow.
Historic snowfall for October, it was like 20 centimeters in a day.
Also, we
Yeah.
don't measure in feet. It just seems to be that much.
They measure in yards.
I actually measure based on how much it covered my house.
Okay, that's the one thing I'll give Canadians, all right, because I absolutely hate the imperial system sometimes.
The imperial system should
Yeah.
just be thrown out the
It's not the
window.
Canadians,
No one
it's
else
literally
uses
the
it.
I
entire
like,
rest
I
of the
like how
world.
you wouldn't even
Yeah.
give it to us for the maple syrup. You're just like, fuck the imperial
Nah,
system.
the moose also. Take the moose. Moose is good hunting.
Moose are fucked, man.
They're very
just
scary.
They're big walking fucking balls of mental stupidity.
Oh, but when they're angry, they don't like you very much.
When they're angry, but like when they're in heat, they'll fucking break into people's houses.
Yeah, something like that. My favorite like Canadian tidbit is there's a bear told this to all my old guild. A bear in Alberta called the Boss, who eats other grizzly bears, got hit by 2 different trains and walked away. He's fathered probably most of the grizzly bears, I think, in Alberta.
Yep.
I'd believe
Yeah,
it.
Good luck, Alberta.
You guys are gonna get overrun by bears.
Super bears.
We'll miss you, Vet and Taco.
Yeah. Okay, I'm little. Maybe they won't eat a
Can
little
I
person.
receive a scroll of attack power and a scroll of intellect?
I really wish someone just opened a trade window. With
That
him
would be
instead of
Dobby.
Actually, right-clicking.
What?
Yes.
Scrolls.
Did anyone do a 37 haste enchant to a ring?
Maybe if you ask real nice.
Thank you.
Please.
Open trade, I can do haste.
I'll give you a minute. And we'll look for the pull here.
Glassy Bus?
Oh yeah, we should do that too.
I mean,
All of these
yeah.
minor details.
So, groups 3 and 4, which is the healers things, Ash Thunder Vet. You're pulling 2. Everybody else is pulling 1.
Oh, that I didn't get my flask yet. Sorry.
And flask.
I was slacking.
Flasks are up. Flasks still up. Alright, drink it dry. If you don't have a second, good time to grab it if you already got it the first time. Literally, if you don't have one in your bags, I don't know why you're not grabbing from this.
Oh, oops.
I have an extra.
No, there we go. It's gone.
And unless you're an alchemist, do not drink 2 at a time.
Alright, let's...
Even that seems to be a little buggy.
Everyone should have a flask in their bags ready for the next time flasks need to be called.
shall I get rid of the feast?
Yeah, let's drain that feast too. Alright, let's throw some good pulls at this guy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need to get closer.
I got 9 stacks.
Circle's coming up. 2, 3, 2, 3. I-beam's coming up. If you're a melee, you might have to get out.
I'm sorry, I pushed the wrong button. That was an accidental healing pipe.
Okay. We'll adjust.
Don't move if you get beams. Stay in place. Let's get Sanguine back up.
Got him.
Group all these guys up.
It's a little bit of an awkward puddle over there. Be careful.
Moving.
Try to just feel through this with no cooldowns.
Okay.
Pop off lights and ash.
Circle's coming out. Ring 2. Also beams. Beams now. Just wipe it. It's not a whole lot of people up. Stand in circles. Gotta remember, guys, those beams are one hit, one kill, and are also right there.
Yeah, that was 600,000 damage to me.
God.
Yeah, I kind of ran into the person who had it because I was like running back in from dropping my deceit, and I was like afraid I wasn't gonna make it into the safe spot.
Another brief note, just that I was saying. If you get beams, the person with beams, don't move. Everyone else move. If you get right next to the person and you're not the one with the giant purple arrow, it's your job actually to move, because if the person with the giant purple arrow moves, they might run into someone else. And then it's still 2 people stacked rather than, again, the first 2 people, and same problem.
Is it me or is it not showing the circle around the person anymore?
It only shows it if you have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I only see it when they have it. I just move away from the giant purple arrow.
I wish you could see when they, like, the other person has it. I just don't want to move away from that person then move into another person. I think I was a little too close.
How many people get eye beams? Is it always one, or is it?
It's always one person,
It's 1
3
at a
times.
time, but 3 per cycle.
Oh, okay.
1 beam, 3 times.
I'll get balls in a second.
DBM puts up a range window that will tell you if somebody's near enough for you to get it. So just spread out.
Yeah, actually, what's the range on the beam? Isn't it 8?
6.
Oh, it's 6? So you can just do range 6, and it will do a range check. There's a little bit window, and if someone is within your range check when I call beams, or when you see that beams is happening, then you are too close and you need to back away, even if you're a melee. Better to be off the boss and survive than do damage and die.
Also, it turns out you can't stand underneath the boss and still avoid the void lash.
Correct. It starts
No,
to
you
center
cannot.
this circle.
I just learned it the hard way.
That's why I don't shadow step in this fight anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these bosses' mechanics shoot from like behind their rear ends.
Yeah. Sorry, I need just a second, Norn.
That's alright. Just let me know.
Rolls caught me a couple times.
I was trying to avoid the beams, and I thought, well, I'll just climb up under the boss real quick, and I'll be good.
I've done that before. It does not work.
Have a pretty huge hitbox.
Mm-hmm. It really does. It's like a Cahoon. Very surprisingly large.
2, 1.
Circle's coming in. And 1. And 2. And 3. Now let's get...
What? I was not in it.
let's get our healer back up. And beams, watch yourselves.
Ours needs some big heals.
Nope, he had AMS.
This thing
No, I
procs.
died there.
Moving.
You can get a bubble on these guys. Or on us here. Thank you.
Now I can heal. Let's finish off these ads. Circle's coming up.
So Davi,
Spread
let's get
way
your aura
out.
during this.
2.
Nope.
3 beams. 2. 3. And add popping. Alright, moving it back to position.
Got my mana cooldown going.
Might of the Void. Ad's coming. Beams now.
Innervate.
Ad's up. Good luck.
Alright, here comes Salvation.
Circle's coming. 2. 3. 2. 1.
Go and drop Healing Tide.
Damn.
Harley can't be healed.
Got him.
Okay.
Got in the next one.
I'm out of range.
Beams.
High beams. Can't move, go to the next ad. There was an overlap right there.
I need to get closer.
And we'll put him back into position. Watch for the Might of the Void Rs. I think you'll have enough time. Circles. 2. Watch for Might of the Void during this. Might of the Void. 3. 2.
High beams at 5.
1. Kill yourselves.
Spread out.
Nope, just kill yourselves. Not a whole lot of people left.
Recommendations of what to do when you get roiling at the beginning of the donuts.
Pray and heal yourself.
I think we can survive if you have bear affinity and you swap into bear form and pop your bark skin.
Ah, okay. I do not have bear affinity. I have the one that gives me the range.
Balance of affinity.
Yeah, that one.
Bear affinity is usually really good if you're doing high level progression, either on keys or rating. It's usually really nice to have that bear because it's 10% mitigation over all damage.
Yeah, I did it the other night and I mistakenly swapped out a bear too early and I died to it, but I only died by 10,000 HP. And so,
That's
like,
6.
the additional bear life I would have had I stayed in bear form, I would have survived.
You need a tome for that swap?
Good to know. I believe I have some.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I've got some, thanks.
Yeah, that 6% will come in real handy. However, I guess there are some fights I would rather the balance, like on Gahoon. Gahoon's an asshole.
So I noticed something a little interesting. I didn't know if you knew about it already, but the clouds from rolling deceit actually grow over time.
Very, 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 very slowly move toward boss.
Yeah.
And I mean, they extremely slowly move towards boss. It's another reason you put them on the walls, so that way they never, ever, 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 ever clog the middle. Alright.
Stormy is not even here.
I'm here. I was messaging.
Well, I mean, you're not like here yet.
But are any of us here though? Because it's virtual, you know. Or are we in the Matrix? You know, who knows?
Someone cheat kick Stormy.
Don't stop him
What the
from
fuck? Where'd the
talking
fees
in
go?
Discord.
We get rid of it so it's not in the
You
way.
fat fucks, man. There were 40 fucking charges in there.
There's 30, and we eat them so that that's not in the way.
I bet it was you, Davi, man. You fucking munched on all that shit. Good lord. Just kidding.
That's fine. You can blame me. I'm the bitch.
They also
Alright.
repair you.
Good.
Alright. Looks like everyone's up, so let's do this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And circles coming in. 2, 3, 2. Good, and 1. I-beam's coming in. Spread it out, guys. Use that range indicator. I'm gonna run off away. There he goes under. Good grip. It's down this idiot. Moving.
Let's spread out.
Yep, spread it out. I-beam's coming in soon. Ads are all dead. There's no reason to be on the boss all the time here. Circle 2. I gotta way up the boss so I don't drop anyone. 3. 2. 3. Let's get lights back up. Popping Void Weaver. Oh, shit. My bad. I thought I saw it go off. Again, ours, my bad.
Sorry, guys. Apparently I was muted there. It's like, why is nobody listening to me?
I-beam's coming up. I-beam's coming up. Spread it out.
Top Nornoff.
Innervate
Or
coming
can't be
soon,
healed.
Flacco.
Adds up. Now let's get that lust.
Javi, you can help us with your
Thank
aura
you.
here. Thanks, Adler, for the help.
Circle's coming in.
It's too far away.
3, 2, 1.
I'm lagged out.
That's not good.
Can't be healed.
Oh. That throws me off every time. You and your AMSing.
When she's down.
No, you're AMSing. Yeah, I-beams, 3 seconds. Just keep going as much as we can.
40 seconds.
Get Ellie back up when you can.
Well, do.
I'm pretty far in the back.
Okay.
We still got half a minute on that.
Go to the next ad. Stormy, yeah. No, both. That's 2 of them. Yep.
Taco, we got this, baby!
Just keep going for now. We just need to see the rest of this. Alright, back to position. Hars or Seng, can you guys get one of you two get?
I got her.
Yeah. Might of the Void coming soon. During this surging, guys, dodge the front of the boss. Do not be on front of him. 2.
Yes, this is where it should be.
1. 2.
Spread out.
Spread out, guys. Spread it. Spread it. Spread it. Spread it.
Take it.
No, this is gonna suck for me. Alright, we can bring this guy back.
Good work.
Popping double.
Thank you.
What's that cloud?
Guardian up. Shit.
Going to the wrong side. Nor cannot be healed. No, let's swipe this up.
I have to live long enough to test it.
That was actually our best pull now. Getting better and better. Almost.
I'll try to keep you up, ours.
It's too late. The thing exploded.
Almost, guys. That's what we needed to do. If we could have lived through that next ad phase, that was where we needed to be. We are so close to cresting into phase 2. Well played. That's 10% until phase 2, and again, phase 2, ton easier than phase 1.
What are we doing with the ball?
There is a mark X that is on the wall. The first person, wherever the orb lands first, will point it at X, wherever that may be. And then whoever receives it after him will be on X, and then they will face the wall as it lands, making it land in the exact same spot.
Yeah, so you're basically putting your back on the boss. Right as it's about coming down, just turn your back to the rest of the boss and face that big wheel there.
The only people
never move, and then you move out, and the next person moves in.
The only people that I do not want ever collecting that orb is Sanguinus. I'm actually going to limit it also. Vetrius and Sunder. Those 3 people I never want to collect orbs out of the DPS.
Do you want to go through the range first?
No.
Just so that...
Because I'm gonna... None of the range realistically should ever pick up orb either. Because I want them to kill the ad when they turn. Their priority is always the second ad, while melee will be only targeting them when they are not fearing. Yeah, sorry people that I'm not calling, but yeah, you guys shouldn't be grabbing that. It is if you have all your healers live to that point.
One thing I was thinking too, when we have the Void Bolt ads in with the Scythala dudes, are we having targeting problem? With being able to interrupt the ad, because there's all of them you can tap, you're not going to be able to interrupt in time. Is that an issue?
No, we are not really having an interrupt issue so long as people are alive. The problem becomes if we do not have everyone alive. Again, if 3 interrupters die, you have Void Bolt going off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think the other problem is not everyone's there right away whenever it pops.
That's why I'm calling whenever I'm leaving to the next ad. So whoever's like the first 4 should pretty much move with me. Death.
My bad. I'm ready.
All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Circle's coming in. First circle is 2. 3. 2. 3. I-beams coming in. Melee, watch your range indicators. I'm getting the hell out of the way.
Calvi, let's go ahead and get your aura here. Sorry, it's hard to hear me, guys.
Alright, going the next ad.
So we needed that healing tide for the next Surging Darkness, so now we don't have it.
So I thought you said Davi was pulling it there last hole.
Alright, I need
Davi
a
just
taunt.
popped her cooldown.
I got my last stand. The I-beam, spread it out, guys. No reason to be on the boss if you don't have to be. 2. 1. Be careful as you're coming in. Get those people healed up. 3. Sunder. 3. And popped.
We gotta add.
Guardian.
Try to get that trick off ours. Keeping him here.
Darkness.
Pain. Let's get Daviana back up.
God damn it, sorry, I hit my trank.
It's okay. We'll adjust.
I-beam.
Yep, watch your I-beams, guys.
Innervating soon.
Yep, give it to Taco.
Lust.
Taco, go ahead and try to find a good bubble spot spanning these 2 rings when you can.
And 3.
Look out for the first
2.
void.
And 3. And let's just kill ourselves. We can almost kill that ad without that lust. I think we might be able to start doing that soon. I think as soon as we crest into the 3rd phase, I'm going to start not calling the lust there. As soon as we can reliably crest into that phase.
I did not know that Surging Darkness still hits you, even if you're not in the rings. It still does, like, explosion damage or something. I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah, that's usually what Elismira is trying to wait for her cooldowns for.
It's alright, you really didn't die from that. You died from an I-beam.
Yeah, I got I-beamed and then 2 Surging Darknesses explosions later, and I died.
You should only worry about things you can control.
I'm not gonna lie, I just noticed that Interrupt Manager doesn't reset the order on wipes.
It does when they start the pull timer.
Oh, okay.
Which it doesn't really matter because it seems like it's working really good.
I agree. I like it.
Yeah, it flashes a big message. Interrupt now. Good find, Adler.
It's old, kind of. I remember using it in Alaska before Original Sin.
Alright, let's...
That was back when I was a healer. And you could interrupt with Arcane Torrent.
Just wait till we have to start using Omen again.
I still use it. I'm actually having to use it for Hearts to make sure I don't rip as easily.
Well, it totally makes sense for tanks to still use it, but
yeah.
I got rid of it forever ago.
Sorry, I was whispering a few people to make sure that some questions were answered. So I saw a few during the fight, and I'm like, meh, can't. Elsmira. I'm assuming you're getting food? Yes.
Sorry, I was coughing and I'm eating now.
I'm draining it. A lot left in this thing. There we go.
Oh wow, Val, I haven't heard that one in a long time.
I only use that macro on very special occasions.
Alright.
Was I the special occasion? Because that's happy.
Yes.
Let's do this.
We're gonna do this poll. We're gonna do it.
Be careful of circles, guys. If you get low, it might be a good idea to pop an invincibility. If you have them.
Oh, I just got disconnected completely.
Alright, healers, try to keep her up. You have a little bit to get in.
I'm trying.
So first circle's popping soon. Priest tried to grip her out and back in, maybe? I don't know. 2?
Or bopper.
Yeah, bopper. 3. Yeah, we're just gonna have to pick her back up. 2. 1.
Sorry, I was having trouble targeting.
I-beams.
Oh, there's a thing right underneath the boss.
That's popped. Let's group up. Group up. Just kill ourselves. Group all the way up. There you go. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
That's my bad. I honestly thought that had dropped.
1.2.
It's alright. It was already going to be a tough pull without Ellie here.
Sorry, the hotel internet just completely cut out.
It's alright. Again, shit like that's not your fault. Now, if you had just pulled out the plug of your computer over rage, then we'd have talk, but, you know.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that.
Or she just wouldn't admit to it.
True.
Yeah, maybe that.
Well, how would I know if she pulled their computer out? I guess I wouldn't really know because she disappeared.
She wouldn't admit to it. She'd blame it on something like hotel internet.
Oh, you're right. Of course.
Well, normally you'd see Liz go offline and Skids is still there like, and then he disconnects.
That's our
The
secret,
cats
guys.
Be like,
plugs
I gotta
from
go.
the computers at the same time.
And now we know who's really in charge.
Oh.
Pretty sure we already knew that.
I'm sorry, Skids. You get the butt end of this all the time. I got back in and then I just instantly got kicked out.
No, it just gets quiet for a minute and then everything disconnects all at once because Ellie's running through the house, spinning the router like a flail.
Robert's had to envision
That's what
someone.
happens when we get in fights. I take the internet away.
I need my violin. I'm pretty sure it's small enough. Or a tuba.
So I'm stuck in a loop if I can get in and then instantly get disconnected.
I see that.
Maybe the
Log on
hotel's
to a
on
different
for you.
character.
Or get Nation back in if
Because you're
it's
still
going to be
logged
an
in.
issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, just grab Nation so you guys can keep going. I'm gonna still listen in and try to keep connecting.
That goddamn hotel.
Healers
porn
try to
time.
keep Ella's Mira's rotation. Keep that one going though, because the healing rotations seem to work a lot. So keep that in mind.
What was the rotation that you had, Liz?
So the set will be Taco's bubble on the purple, like the second set, or the second Void Weaver guy. Stormy's Healing Tide during the second darkness, and Spirit Link on the second round of the ads before the third darkness. Other than that, you can make the calls on Trank when it's safe to stand still, and Davizora when the healing's needed, the little bit of healing's needed.
Who's taking over? Because you pop your salve in the beginning. Is Nation going?
I haven't been doing that. Salve has been going off during the third darkness.
Oh, so wait. So who's taking over your thing?
There isn't a comparable thing, so I guess maybe Trank, and hopefully you can get a good amount during one of them. I don't know.
Nation, you there?
Yeah, Trank is hard on this boss.
Mm-hmm.
It's muted.
Yeah, I haven't been calling it because you can't stand still for that long.
They really need to give me that back.
But
I want an
healing
entire X
tide,
back.
You could just drop it.
Looks like Liz is back online.
I got back online. This is not a guarantee, so let me just try to just take Nation if he's here.
He doesn't seem to be.
I don't think he is here.
I'm messaging him. He's
Okay, well, I'm still standing in the instance if you want to re-invite me then, I guess.
I can re-invite you. He's about to log on.
Oh, okay. Well, how about just try a couple with him just for safety purposes then?
Okay.
I will still listen in.
Hate tech issues.
Norn, do you have a stream up?
I do. I just posted it again.
Cool.
I believe
crap,
I posted
I was
it
gonna be
one,
doing
too.
that this week.
Yeah, Skids, it was your job.
Yeah, I started running mine just in case people did want to listen in and watch away from being, having to be in the Discord.
Someone help me click.
Of course.
You had one job, Skids.
I heard that Skids and Ellis Mira's kid like Skids better though.
She
Where'd you
loves
hear
us
that from?
both equally.
That's what she says.
She loves us both equally, but she's a daddy's girl. That's the true statement.
That's just kind of how it usually runs. Boy, usually a mama's boy. Girl. It's very generalized, but it's usual.
Wow, way to assume stuff on Norn, really.
I hate both my parents.
Alright, we're gonna
Thank
not
you,
do
Adler,
that.
for doing that. Thank you. Thank you. Norn
Uh,
just can't assume shit like that, man.
Everybody.
it looks like everyone's at least here. Nation's gonna want a flask. Nation, do you want mine?
No, I got it. Death took me.
Alright.
Did I miss food?
I fixed your transmog, Nation. You look better now.
LOL. Okay, sounds good. I'll take it.
Waiting on Valkyrie. There we go. Alright. Let's throw the pull down. Ow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, first might. And Norn can't be healed. Circle's coming in. Circle 2 is up first. And 3, 2, 1. Beams.
For that puddle over there.
And Soul's gotta stay dead, unfortunately. Alright, moving. Mine of the Void. And let's get these last few ads down. Beams coming in, beams coming in. If you don't need to be on boss, then don't be. 2, 3, 2, 3, and popping.
Should I get taco up?
Please. Beam went off, bolt went off. Beam's coming up. Spread it out. Beam's up now.
Innerbait.
That's coming in. And Lust. Circle coming in. Let's swipe this up. Just stand in bad.
Yay, I'm dying.
Hars, if you could not turn the boss, I think, towards the ads during that.
Okay.
Reason being, if he does circle, it happens on his pincers, so it's actually in front of him.
Gotcha.
So if the point of origin is that Void Weaver, it kind of sucks.
Is there any way to avoid that? That slow is pretty nasty that the ads put on.
Yep.
Can you ghost wolf it?
I mean, I can, but I don't know if other people's classes.
Those things have no aggro table. They just jump around to whoever's they want.
Yeah, it's
I usually end up having to freedom myself.
it's a stunning thing.
They have a ghost aggro table, however, no one's sure how it works.
What about Sanguini though? He's a Death Knight. He's slow. What are we gonna do?
Make sure he doesn't die.
Does advance?
You could also take the Wraith Walk. It'll get rid of slows.
Just advance works just fine.
Alright, also, keep in mind on the Void Weavers, even if they're just about to die, keep the Instant Rotation, because if it does go off towards the end of its life, it is going to kill a healer. Poor Valk received a Void Bolt to the face.
At least I got taco up before I died.
Sure.
My legacy lives on.
We'll remember you.
I don't want to go on without you, Valk.
Rippin' pepperoni.
Rippin' pepperonis.
Pepperoni.
Norneroni?
Because tanks are busy dealing with Zek'voz during that, especially during that transition. I have to be able to be ready to taunt Zek'voz.
Back up the what?
If anyone's throwing any AOE stuns in out of rotation, please stop because you're putting them on DR. If you're not on the stun rotation, do not stun.
So I should not be using my cap hook.
No.
Okay, I got it.
There's my void coming up. Spring 2. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 3. I-beam's coming up fast, guys. Spread it on out. I'm also gonna get the hell out of the way for DPS. Moving. Void bolt went off. Can we get Megwin back up, please? While this void's going off. Nor cannot be healed. And beam's coming up in about 5. Be ready for that. Oddler's going to need extra. And circles. You don't need to be hitting boss. Don't worry about it. 1. Careful. Don't be over the beam. 2. 1. Good, good. Watch the crush and this. Oh, and I did that early again. Void Weaver bolt went off.
3-minute cooldown.
There's a res for me.
Nope. 3 minutes.
Mine the void. I-beam's coming up. I'm actually gonna stay on ours.
Innervate.
And let's give this a lust.
Bruh.
Alright, now you can be on the ad. And just survive, guys. 2, 3.
Remember, combo's coming.
And 2.
Tranking.
3.
Lost it.
And going to the next one.
Oh, sorry. Add.
Got dude up and back.
Totally my bad.
Let's keep going for now. Let's swipe this up.
Test the grip thing.
So this time he died at like 10% health.
I got killed by Void Lash. I don't know.
Yeah, I pointed him at him.
Really, really fat crit.
So yeah, I thought it looked like the ad died too, and I thought he exploded, but and I checked my death log and it was Void Lash.
Yeah. The ad dies to one of two things. The ad either gets full energy, which is what happened to that one, or we kill him.
Yeah, they're suicide bombers.
Yeah.
Can enemy abilities crit? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
I
enemy
hit my
abilities.
Void Bolt for 150k. That was.
Nope, that's just a normal Void Bolt.
Whatever
Yeah,
you
the
got
other
killed
one
by is always like in big bold at the end. I always thought that everything that killed me was critting, but turns out it's just to show you the one that killed you.
It is Void Bolt with a 5% times 10, so 50% increase on Void Bolt.
Yeah, it's pretty much a one shot for most people.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're at full health and somehow have damage reduction on already.
Many thanks.
And Valkyrie, I promise I'm not trying to kill you every time with Void Lash. I just happened to accidentally aim it at you, and I do apologize.
All right.
Apology accepted. I'm a little offended, but also I probably stood in it by
I can
accident.
get both of my scrolls.
It's just every time during that
Thank you.
phase, I have to like figure out what angle I'm going to turn him at, and I'm like, good, everyone's safe, and then I see you, and I'm like, fuck.
I was just trying to get away.
He sees a druid and he gets red with rage and turns
Did,
it automatically.
Anyone else's interrupt manager just clear out?
Nope.
Nope.
That looks good.
Oh, hope this
Reload
works.
UI.
Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ring 2 up first. Ring 2. Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 3. And then can we get Soul back up? I-beams.
Getting them.
Getting the hell out of dodge.
Ooh, stay away from me.
I'm fine. Right.
Moving. Nice. Alright. Circle's coming in soon. Kill these ads. Watch the beams. Beams, beams, beams. 1. 2. 1. And last Void Weaver.
It's my fault.
Price is fine.
Void Bolt got off, looks like twice there.
Man, I hate Void Bolt.
Remember, guys, it has to be done at the end of the Void Bolt cast, so that way we can get to the entire list.
We got a minute 50 on B-Res.
Drinking.
I beams. Mark not be healed.
Innervate.
Zach.
I swear my taunt did not go off in time anymore, but I did hit taunt.
Alright, lost it. Ring 2. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 1.
I didn't die to the donut.
And next ad.
A lot of jagged mandibles.
Beam.
Yeah, but watch the beam. Yogs are on at. Let's wipe this. We're about to die in about 10 seconds anyway.
There's a button that you can click that says reset modules. You may have accidentally clicked it.
Oh.
It clears your list.
Alright, let's get back. Reset. We're so close. So close to seeing the last bit of this. And yes, if you have any
The
questions.
accents are out.
I have many lucky dues come here.
Oh, you noticed.
What?
Hars is being a dick to me. Why is my armor not repairing? And can it please repair?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the rest of you. I quadrupled my healing and increased my DPS in the last 2 weeks, so I don't know what's taking you guys so long.
Yeah, God.
I'm gonna
I don't have time to level another character.
I did the same thing.
No, what's really been amazing to me is just looking at the healing done.
Both demon hunters, if they can, pop when those circles come up during phase 2, if they can go up and down, so like Sunder, being as you're CCing Diamond already, go down to the bottom edge of that circle and pop Darkness. Ash, go to the top edge and pop Darkness of the second circle.
I pop Darkness every single time there.
Yeah, well, it's just, you know, and then
it's
you can't
I don't
really
know.
do much about them. Like, we have to deal with them in the way we are.
Is it possible to like Typhoon and Ring of Peace them just out
I
of
was
the way?
just gonna say, literally, let's do our stun rotation, Typhoon, Ring a Piece them out of there. Just get them
I
out.
mean, yeah, because like we can damage them after the circles are done, but like while we're dodging them, they're actually fucking wrecking the whole team.
Alright, so then I'm gonna say try to get them as far away as you can into the circle. Like, just throw them away.
I can drop Ring of Peace right on the Nervian when I run up there.
No, because we're
Might
gonna
be
want
good
them
too
on
to
top of it
drop.
for the initial burst, like when we're lusting. But after we're done with the first ad, throw them away. Boomy hits his what is it called? Typhoon. Meg, drop your ring and just keep them away from us.
What I can do is, whenever we group up, we normally don't have to move for the second ring, and then whichever ring we move to, either 1 or 3, I'll move in that direction and I'll Typhoon them away from us.
Yep. And then that Typhoon Meg, just put it on the outer edge and just throw them even more back.
And then, like, if we get good enough at that anyways, we can stop using Lust on that phase 2 since we need it for the third one.
Well, I'm gonna wait until we
phase
see
2
phase
anyways.
3 reliably, or phase 2, yeah. Alright.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
it'll
and
be
Valk.
better for that once we stop using Lust.
Yes, do what Death said. And we'll see how well that works.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wrong button.
I got him. It's all good. Circle's coming in. 2. 1. 2. 3. I-beam's coming in fairly quickly. Spread it on out. I'm gonna get out of your way. Alright. Going to the next. And Norn can be healed. Alright. Spread it out, guys. Beam's coming up.
I need to get closer.
Ring 2 is up first. Your goal is survival. Live as long as you can. If you have to self-heal, self-heal. 1. 2. 1. Watch the front of the boss, guys. Next ad. Getting it back to position.
Good job.
Perfect, guys. Do that again. Next Might of the Void, and I-beams coming up in 7. I-beams coming up in 2. I-beams now.
Innervate.
Ads.
Left.
Please. Circle's coming up. Alright, get those away from us. Get out to in 3, 2, 3.
Tranking.
Going to the next ad.
Beams.
Watch the beams, 5 seconds. Spread it out. Don't go to the last ad until the beams are up. Alright, go to the last ad. Can't be healed. White bolt went off. And back to position. Circles. Ring 2. Watch out. Don't be in front of the
Gonna
boss
be
here.
another darkness.
Yep, don't be in front of... Don't be on Hars. 2. 1.
Spread for beam after this.
2. Beams in 4. Watch the circle.
Group is going to be an ad spawning.
4. Oh god, that's an ad destined to happen.
Norn.
Yeah, no, I'd swipe that. They both ads spawned. 2 ads spawned, I just didn't even bother with it.
They're everywhere.
When the ad spawned right in the middle of the group, that was kinda... it.
We were doing very well.
So well. We didn't have a single death. That was damn near perfect. That's exactly what we had to do.
Perfect. That was perfect.
Minus Soul getting shot with the Void Bolt towards the
Is
end.
there anything we could do as far as like getting people outside of the rings? I don't know if there's any sort of defensive.
Nope, it's all based on personal stuff. They just have to be watching their timers, watching their debuffs, and just deciding whether it's worth them stepping out with defensives in order to survive the hit, and drop it out there. Because if it happens in the middle of the group, it's a guaranteed drop.
Yeah, it looked like that it scattered them.
Yeah, it seemed more scattered than anything else. I don't think that ring is going to work there. At least
I mean,
that's
it really doesn't matter if you take one mandible hit and all 3 explosions of darkness and you don't get a single heal, you are dead.
He's not wrong. Scattered, honestly, isn't the problem with that second phase. You actually want them more or less scattered. That way, you have, less people, less chances it goes on someone.
Like, when they got scattered, they weren't, like, just on people hitting them. They had to walk back to them. Which is, like, a fuck ton of DPS that people weren't taking.
And if
Could we double grin?
No, we don't want them on us. Even if they spread out, we don't want them there.
No. So when ads come out, we grip them onto Star. We do our normal thing. Then once the rings come out, Skids blows them away, and Megwin puts down his ring just between us and them, so it continues to keep them off of us. Not on top of them, but just between us and them. And then...
I'm not blowing them away as soon as the rings come out. It's whenever that second ring comes out and we have to move.
No, you want to blow them out as soon as that happens, because you want the slow to wear off by the time someone has to move.
What about a root? I have an AoE.
Let me finish. Hold on. So we go through that rotation. Then once the ring goes away, if we still need them to stay off of us, we have Valkyrie to blow them away. If we need them to come back and be grouped up so we can DPS them, then we use our second grip. Right? Because we have 2 DKs that can grip them in together.
Theoretically, they're dead at that point. I'm seeing that they're usually, if not dead, already really close to dead. And then after that, we just head to the next.
No, I'm talking about while we're dodging rings.
That can bring them both together.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
I'm talking about during the dodging of the rings. Like, we want them off of us. We'll group them up together. We'll DPS them down. Then when the rings come out or whatever, once that moment comes, we need to push them away. We need to get them off of us so they're not hitting us with mandible and slowing us down and making us die. And then after the rings go away, grip them back up together so we can continue AoEing them down.
Again, they're usually dead by that point, but yeah. Wait, no, because Hars will be taking a void. We'll be taking voids.
I mean, we just did it last time and they died.
They're usually dead afterwards. Like, it usually
I'm gonna
doesn't
knock
matter.
them back like 4 or 5 seconds earlier this time, though.
Yeah, just to get that initial mandible away. Because we want that to fall off by the time we have to dodge the second circle.
Unholy's grip is only a single target, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could put
Would a root be helpful if after we typhoon them or
you can't root them.
To root them or something?
They're gonna have dots, at least from me and Deathwell.
And they can't be rooted.
Whatever AoEs are on the ground.
They can be stunned. They can and they can be slowed.
Yeah, I'll have like every dot I have on them just from them being close to the other target.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Let's do this. Just a little bit better. You could.
4, 3,
You just bored.
1.
And do terrible AoE.
Alright, remember, rolling has to get out if you are low on it. Might. And circle's coming in. Ring 2. Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 3. And beams. 5. I'm gonna get the hell out of the way. Nope. Okay, it actually worked. Alright, moving.
Going really high health one in the back.
It's too far away.
I-beams now. 2. 3. Heal up Death and Jericho. 2. Jericho. 3. Going to last ad right now.
In front of him.
I need to get closer.
I-beams in 7. I-beams soon. Aren't gonna heal.
Innervate.
And adds. Lust. Circle 2. And eat them off. 3. 2. 3. And going to the last one right now.
Tranking.
If we can get skids back up, please.
Yeah, we got a res up.
I got him.
I-beams. 2 seconds.
Yo, Obler.
I-beams, guys. Careful. Alright, go to the last ad. Yeah, this boss will join you here in a minute. Nork, have you healed? Let's get Megwin back up in 7 seconds. Alright, reposition.
I'm getting. Oh, he's out of my range now.
I got him.
I've got him.
Thank you. Circles. Circle 2. And watch for the front of the boss. 1. 2.
Spread out.
And spread. 3. Spread.
Taunt.
Oh, taunt.
Heads.
Ah, fuck.
We got 4 minutes on res.
Okay, now.
Let's see if we can push him.
Go to the next ad. I can't yet. Healers, I'm gonna start taking a lot of damage for this.
Back.
I got the next sack.
Going to the next one.
Sin can't interrupt.
This is where it's gonna start hurting.
There's a thing in the middle of the raid.
Oof. Ow. It's the furthest we've made it in. Rad's up in 50, got 52% on his health.
We got this!
Means we'd have to do a percent a second. Might be a little bit low.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Don't do that.
Alright, let's see here. Put it over there. Alright. Got about 25-ish or so minutes left, so let's get some really good pulls in and see if we can at least get to phase 2.
Yep, yeah, it'd be nice to see phase 2 and kind of work on that at least a little bit.
So, Skids, I'm watching your stream, and I have to ask,
Alright.
what do you have that right before a pull it makes it sound like an elevator door is opening?
Maybe he's playing in an elevator.
Like every time the pull timer is about to start, I swear to God, it sounds like an elevator door is like an elevator's just arrived on his floor.
I think that's Bigwigs that does that.
Alright.
'Cause that's what noise it makes when it pulls
Is-
on my thing.
Is this gateway getting utilized? Is it good? Do y'all need me to move it somewhere else?
I totally forget about Warlock Gates like all the time.
Honestly, it's too much of a liability because if someone drops it at the end of it, it's a dead gateway at that point.
Okay.
I have used it, but I have to pay attention, make sure people aren't dropping it on where it's going. But it's really useful for when you have to get out right at the end.
Okay.
One place it might be useful is the back of the room, though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Towards the door where we come in at.
Mm.
Oh, that
wait,
way.
Was there food?
There was.
Yeah, there was.
It's in
Did I
Dobby's
just
stomach.
completely miss it? Wow.
I'm really getting sick of these innuendos that I'm fat and I eat a lot. Makes me very sad. And a little bit hungry.
I'm checking on your ass right now. You have a beautiful blood elf
Okay.
figure. I would not worry about it.
Death Sunder, you guys good?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that gate's really good for rolling deceits during that second transition.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm out of
Alright. Ring 2. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 3. I-beam's coming up fast. Spread it out. Going to the next one. I-beam's coming up. Spread it out, guys. Use the entire room. 2. 1. 2. 1. Let's get Ash back up. Going to the last one.
Getting him.
No.
I just stomped that early. Yep. I-beam's coming up. Alright, lost. Alright, get him away. 1. 2. 3. And
Tranking.
last ad. Next ad, I can't go. Actually, yes, I can. Alright, reposition. Circle's coming in soon.
Oh, this is the one with the roiling, right?
The one with beams. Two. 3. 2.
Use the whole ring.
Yep, entire ring, guys. Here comes. 3. Spread, spread, spread. Taunt, 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 taunt.
I need to get closer.
I always forget during that for some stupid reason.
No!
And add. Alright, get them all down.
Make sure we see some darknesses.
Transition. It's gonna hurt.
Ready? It's gonna hurt.
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. I'm so sorry.
Then I guess that was you?
That was me. I was trying to get back, and there was a cloud sitting on top of my demonic teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, that thing's deaf.
That's why I don't use it, because it's so scary on that boss.
Oh, is that a big ad? I didn't even see it.
That should be like designated only to death, so that because he's got like nothing unless he uses demonic circle.
Well, that's kind of like the worry with the Warlock gates, right? Is that if like you use it too late and then you drop your deceit, it's on the gate, and then somebody's gonna gate into it.
That's what I was saying. It's like death's gate only.
Well, it's my personal one. Like it's the.
Oh,
it's
you're
I
using
put
the
down.
circle?
Yeah, it's somebody put it on top of my personal one.
Oh, that sucks.
And if you do that, it's not a big deal. Just tell me and I'll move it. And if you if you didn't make it in enough time and it ended up at the end of the gate, it's not a big deal. Just tell me, I'll move it. It's no big deal. Just please, just tell me.
I feel like I have my own personal cove over here because no one ever puts it over here. So every time I get it, I get like all this area right here.
Yep, that's that area I usually have to try and run to, and then I have to dodge your cloud.
Well, I usually put it like way. I nether walk like literally into this hole. Ta.
We're doing mostly fine with those. That's probably why nobody's putting it there, is because you've been.
Alright.
Same amount go out every time. Just different people.
Can we save up one piece for me? Sweet.
Okay.
Use the teleporter. Quick, click it.
I got it. I'm ready for the pull.
Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Circle's coming in. 2. 1. 2. 3. I-beam's coming up. Spread it on out. Alright, moving. I-beam's coming out. Use the entire ring. 2. 3. 2. 3. Popping the ad. We can get...
Death?
Yeah, death probably. Back up.
Okay.
I-beam's coming up in about 8 seconds. I-beams. Here comes the ads. Which means here comes a circle.
Valkyrie, you're gonna want to Typhoon first.
Someone
whenever they
lost,
call
please.
Got it.
Alright, get him away. 3. Don't be in front of the boss. 2. 1. Let's wipe that up.
Oh, sorry, we're dying.
Yeah. It's just spawning as many ads as I possibly can. Not one more. Almost make it. And I cleared them all.
That's quite a train.
Alright, it is. I was able to get them all.
Is that a mini game you play whenever we're wiping up?
You are correct. It's the first time I've been actually able to do it.
Look how happy he sounded about. I got them all.
Well, I've been trying that with every single wipe. But usually Tars dies a little faster than that, so I guess I had maybe a little bit more time. I'll throw a guild flask at you, Adler.
Cookies down in the back.
We don't want that.
So what happened there?
I died to a Void Bolt. Death died to
Surging Darkness the
yeah.
first time.
Lots of darkness deaths.
Yeah, I had the Roiling Deceit, and so I went and dropped it, and I was almost back in.
Alright, I don't know why you don't have enough for the Night Adler, because again, there should be enough. There should be 3. But do keep in mind when it is called to make sure you pick up one.
That's what's weird is I picked them up, and I just kept using them. I don't know what's going on.
If you're not an if you are not an alchemist, yeah, if you're not an alchemist, if you doubled it up, it doesn't work, and it glitches. So you gotta watch that as a non-alchemist.
What about Nation and Elsmira?
Just the swap and the timing of the flasks and whatnot.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't not you. The flasks and whatnot. All right, I'm gonna already check it. This is more than likely our last pull for tonight, so let's make this our best one. Which means focus on just staying alive. Your DPS matters very little to me if you are dead.
Well, you're not doing any DPS if you're dead.
Unless it's like 3 trillion DPS.
I bet it's
Unless
matters
you're-
less to the boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Circles. 2. 1. 2. 1. I-beams coming out. Alright, moving. Don't get the healed. Cute. I-beams. Use the entire circle, guys. 2. 1.
We got a rolling to seat in a bad spot.
2.
2 in very bad spot.
3. Let's get this last Nervian down. Oh, I wish you wouldn't have said taunt there. Let's wipe that.
I could have swore I had 2 Void Lash.
Nope, you had 1. I can assure you.
Oh, yeah, in hindsight, yes.
I can assure you as well.
Yeah, a lot of people died with Void Lash running over him.
You need to just nerf abilities that have Void in them.
Alright, well, we have, looks like one more pull.
Man, I can't believe you and Haas just take those to the face. That really hurt.
Yeah, they really do.
I'm about to switch to Stone Scan Gargoyle for my enchant just to see if it helps.
This fight does tough. It's not an easy one.
But we have been making progress.
True.
Today
We're
has been
almost
a
there.
great day.
We're making through the ad phases a lot cleaner a lot of the times.
Yes.
Our first time, we almost got below 50%. We were so close.
It looks like it's just the 3rd phase that we need to clean up because we're pretty much getting through the first 2 full raid.
Yeah, and then the 3rd one's now messing us up, which is a huge improvement from last week, where it was 2 that was messing us up. Seems like 1 messed us up the first week, 2 has messed us up the 2nd week, and now the 3rd week, 30 is starting to mess us up.
Well, that's progress, right?
Yeah,
we only get to see the third. We're gonna be able to see the 3rd one now, so
let's throw this last
so
pull in
how
and
to not fuck it up.
It definitely seems like we're getting consistently farther.
Yeah.
So I went to click the feast and clicked the Warlock Gate instead.
Nailed it.
It's unfortunate. Alright.
I almost did that.
There you go, boys.
Let's see this last one in.
Back up and punch him in the
face. Had a gate in it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Which means if you're double potting, double pot the 2nd set. Two. 3.
I need to get closer.
2.
I'm out of range.
1. I-beams. Let's get Taco back up.
Taco.
Oh,
Res Taco.
okay, never mind.
I jerked real bad. Sorry, guys.
Oh, stop, stop, stop. That was almost really bad.
I'm not resing Taco?
Nope.
I'm in a pool.
He's in a puddle.
Well, if I res you, won't you res?
Nope.
Oh.
When you get battle raised, you stand up and then teleport.
Alright, moving to the second.
We learned that the hard way.
Drinking.
Void Bolt went off. Alright, I-beams, use the entire circle. Ring 2. Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 3.
He's up. He's up.
Alright, go to him.
I hit by Void Lash again.
That one wasn't cast on the group. So I don't know how you would have gotten hit by it other than being on Hars.
Nope, me, Joy, both got it.
Yeah, and I was over by the healing circle.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
looking at where your corpses are, that was nowhere near where I had the boss.
And you got hit by it too, right?
Oh, of course. I always get that.
Yeah, I didn't get hit by it.
Missed a bugger off.
Nor can I be healed? Okay, there we go. Beam. Beam, 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 beam.
Orange needs CC.
Nope, I got it, I got it. Lost.
You got it.
Walker, you gotta push him again.
Yep.
Alright, push him away. 1. 2. 1. And it's away. Tried to push as long as I could.
Now the mini game starts.
Nah, yeah, but I'm too slowed. The Warriors are up.
We did very good tonight. We made it a lot further, a lot cleaner ad phases. This is going really well. Tomorrow we're going to crash right into heroic. I would like to start on time tomorrow. I know Thursdays are usually a little bit more lax, but we're gonna try and push for good tomorrow. So,
In other words, tomorrow won't be as lax.
we'll just be moving a lot quicker. So just be ready to be on your toes. I know, Jakaro. I feel the same way, man.
Alright.
Should feel easy though.
I'm gonna stop the stream right here.